Hello, and welcome back to another episode of 25 Years by me, Ryan Bostock. These tales are all true and have happened to me. I do hope this tale provides some benefit to you. Episode 10 is my body transformation, in particular, the one I've done over lockdown. So, I've done several of these body transformations before, but this one in particular, I want to tell you the 5 key aspects which have helped me transform myself during this lockdown period. There'll be caveats to each one where it won't just be regarding losing weight or becoming fitter, but there'll be habits, patterns, systems you can put in place which will help you in other aspects of your life, not just health and fitness. So starting with that are the 3 key components which actually helped me lose weight. Number 1, respect your sleep. So for me, if I was tired, I would then crave unhealthy foods. So I recognised that and thought, right, okay, I need to make sure that I have better sleep so then the next day I don't let my food choices deteriorate because I'm tired. But I also then recognised that I crave unhealthier foods in the evening. So I then decided to change my sleeping pattern so I'd be asleep for around 8 o'clock, which means I wouldn't eat about an hour and a half to 2 hours before bed. So approximately 6 o'clock would be the last time I had a piece of food. Which then meant I had a good night's sleep, I wasn't awake when I was craving bad food, and then I'd wake up the next day fresh and ready to go to the gym in the morning, or go on a run, or do some exercise, because I'd had a good night's sleep the night prior, and I wasn't then craving any food. Which then brings me on to number 2, which is habits. Putting habits and systems in place which would then benefit me for my weight loss. So we've just spoke about the sleeping one, but that sleeping one had a knock-on effect because it made sure that I'd work out the next day. But going on from that, I then discovered that by getting my clothes out the night before, I would be more inclined to go to the gym in the morning or go on a run or do some sort of exercise because it's already there and I didn't have to do anything. It required less effort. But that goes the same with meal prepping. If I meal prepped all my food and I came in and I was hungry from work, I would straight away in a few minutes, I could have some food that was fresh and healthy that I'd already made prior to that day. But also, if you then go and say to your friends, okay, instead of we meeting up later for a drink or some food, why don't we find a hobby that we both have mutually interest in? So recently, I've been running a lot because I go with my friends, so we're there running together, and we've got a habit now that we run once a week. And that is really how I navigated socialising with my friends over a lockdown, so within the restrictions, but you were then doing something that was helping your health and well-being. And number 3, for me, is enjoying exercise. So when you think about doing any task that you do not enjoy, it's laborious, it's more effort than it actually requires because you don't want to do it. So that's why the exercise routines or exercise in general, if I don't enjoy it, then I'm less likely to do it. So that was a big factor in my weight loss because I started to enjoy exercise. I did exercise routines and just workouts that I really enjoyed, and then it wasn't a task to do it. It was something I want to go and do. Like I'll be going to the gym after I've recorded this video because I actually enjoy going and not because I have to go. So they're the three key components, but the other two aspects I want to speak about, one is my mindset, which I think is quite clear on what I've kind of discussed so far, but my mindset is also how you look at food. So for me, one big aspect is if I see Percy Pigs at Marks and Spencer's, which is a UK supermarket, you only can get Percy Pigs, and these are the sweets, like pig-shaped sweets that you can get in there. So when I go there, a lot of the time I just buy them because I've seen them in the shop. So my thought process is, walk in M&S, buy Percy Pigs, come out. But that's not going to help my health and well-being. Now, I recognise, right, okay, it's ticked in my head that I can see them Percy Pigs and I may want them, but if I have them, then I'm going to have a sugar rush and then feel energyless afterwards. So it's recognising what are your weaknesses, what are your foods that you see like, oh, I've just got to have it, I haven't had that in a while, or you convince yourself, oh, wow, I've been really good this week, I can have some. It's understanding and being aware. It does take a while, and it's not something that's going to happen straight away, but if you become aware that you're feeling like you want that food, that's the first step, because you're now understanding that, oh, okay, you've spotted that is what you were thinking, but your thoughts will go into your actions eventually. So if you think that, okay, right, and you stop at that level, then you're going to stop buying them. So now I don't go into Marks and Spencer's and buy Percy Pigs. I'm not saying I haven't done, but I'm saying that I have stopped a subconscious reaction to seeing an item of food. And then last but not least is staying on track. So this has been a big factor for me. Not getting on the scales, not measuring my weight. It is doing consistent photos, so once a week, once a month, just having a look in the mirror, don't have to show anyone, just go, right, that's what I'm looking at. And you can see your waist come in, or your legs become more defined, or any part of your body, you'll see subtle differences. Not huge, but if you look from month 1 to month 5, big differences, but the weekly ones, and it kept me going. It reinforced to me why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to continue lose weight. And going on from that, you can measure your waist and measure your biceps or your legs. You can then see the growth. But by measuring weight, I just don't feel that it is a good indication on your progress, on your journey for your body, health and fitness. Because I'm approximately 92 kilograms now, and when I started my transformation back 5 months ago, I was also 92 kilograms, but my body has changed dramatically because I've put on muscle and lost fat. So that's episode 10, my body transformation lockdown edition. I do hope this has provided some benefit to you, and everything I've discussed in this video you can download in the link below in a ebook I've created. So if you want to give it a read, let me know what you think. That'd be brilliant if you could. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.